Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Pops Reviews, and I'm back with another video. Here I am, and it's been a little while, and just enjoying summer, just working and taking care of the family and all that. And of course, I still do my hobbies and play games. And as you can see, I have a little package here that's come for me. So this is something I'm just getting into, and I'm very, very excited for. It's something I probably should have gotten into a long time ago, but uh, just unsure, and just so many other different miniature games and whatnot, to take up your time. Um, so, but now I've gotten into this game here, and I'm gonna show it off in a sec. Just to give you an idea of what it is, a hint, the solo promoter has done millions of videos on this game. This is, almost he's almost like linked to this game as far as YouTube videos here, and but um, I'm so excited. I'm always excited to watch his videos to see what he's showing off, and so please check out his channel for great content. But I'm gonna unpackage this. If you haven't figured it out, I wanted to open this up with you guys here. Just came in the mail today for me on a Friday after work, which is really nice. And so here we go. This is it. Go Fight Pow. I've gotten into Go Fight Pow. So here we go, and I thank Eric for all the stuff he has sent. I placed an order, and I think he even sent some extra stuff. So thank you, Eric. And so this is some of the stuff I ordered here. So I'm super excited. Uh, this is great. Now what you could ask, like, Pops, why did you get into Go Fight Pal when you have all these other wrestling games? And I do have a bunch of other wrestling games. Um, but I think the thing is with this is it just plays so fast, and you could really get into quick matches. And another thing, when I play some of the other wrestling games like Phil Singer or Squared Circle or uh, TV Pro Wrestling, because they're real wrestlers, then I start to get emotionally involved. Like, why is this guy beating this guy, or why is this happening in this match? Like, this shouldn't happen. So this game, I mean, I could totally get involved here as well. Rooting for a certain guy to win and all that, but. Because this is kind of along the lines of like I think it was kind of the creator kind of based it off of Champions of the Galaxy. And from what I understand, I think him and his child they used to play the game, and then he wanted to make an easier, simpler game. And so he made this. They had a Kickstarter for it, I think possibly back in 2017 ish, in that area. um, and and then I guess the game has taken off. He has so many different sets and that. I'm just sorry that I've come in so late into it, and I've missed out on a lot of cards. I'm gonna try and make up what I can, as best as I can. I'm not probably gonna get everything. That's just the luck of the draw for me. But and anybody else that's wanting to get into it. But there's still so many different fighters and cards and whatnot to get into this game that you'll have plenty by the end of everything. So I'm going to show off some of these cards here. I won't go into great details and kind of show you the system, how it plays. It's a really easy system here. So the first set, this was the first edition here, the Intergalactic Fight Club. So this, I believe I remember seeing this on Kickstarter. I remember, this kind of Wolverine looking kind of character. But I was backing all the zombie side stuff, and big money on all those games. So I just didn't really look to get involved. I wasn't even playing Phil Singer at this time period even yet. So so you can see this is the number one Grand Prix edition, 16 fighters included. So this is the base set. So I wanted to get this. So here it gives you a little story. So it's kind of cool. Like I kind of picture this game as Sure, it's like kind of like Champions of the Galaxy, where humans are fighting monsters and animals and mutated animals, all like that kind of stuff. In a wrestling setting, in a wrestling ring. Um, and you can picture it as well as like something like the Ultimate Muscle series. If you guys ever remember watching Ultimate Muscle, they have all those different characters on that show. So it's kind of like that type of setting, fantasy world kind of thing. But actually, with this game, there is actual wrestlers that are licensed to this game as well. So that's pretty cool. So let's look through this set quickly here, and I'll just give you a brief overview. So you got this card here, and everything is nice here. So here you got some characters here. So you're gonna get some homages, and then there's probably some characters that they were able to make because of what do you call it? When it's like a license everyone's able to use. It'll come to me in a sec. The name of it when everyone's able to use the license. But anyways, so we have Honest Abe. So here's Honest Abe. So here we look at Honest Abe's card here. So you're gonna see. Okay, so 2018. So I guess that's when this. Maybe it was Kickstarted 2017, and then everything came out in 2018. So you have Honest Abe. They tell you his height, weight, his home, Springfield, Illinois, and then they have the positive side. So if you're used to Phil Singer games, it'll kind of resemble a bit. Usually there's 3 different sections of light, medium, and heavy, almost kind of thing, like the attacks. And then there'll be one side that's like for the offense, one for the defense. This here they call it positive and negative. And then you're gonna roll just a 6-sided dice, and you're just gonna compare. You roll a 1, bare knuckle brawl, and then if you roll a 3, then he dodges the bare knuckle brawl. And what's important here, a lot of this other stuff kind of is like almost like flavor text to the matchup kind of thing. The important thing for the negatives are Honest Abe, where his name is listed, because that means he's the one that takes over. If he's on defense and he rolls his name, then he takes over on offense, and the other guy is on defense. So, and then you have the Lincoln Lock, so that's his finishing move. So whenever he does that, then then you have to roll the person's pop, point of predicament. So Honest Abe is a 1 and a 1, so you would have to roll. You don't want to roll 2 1s essentially to get beat. And then down here you have Rumble rating. So Rumble rating is you see it here. So if he rolls a 5, you'd roll Rumble rating, and that's kind of like the test of strength kind of deal. You both roll dice, and then you add this. He would add a +3. So if he rolled a 3 and you would add a +3, so now he has a 6, and then you compare it to the other guy what he rolled on his dice, and then whoever has the higher, then they take over on offense. The fast forward is at the beginning of the initiative roll. You'll see and try and compare if who has the higher number would be the person to start the match. But if someone rolls a fast forward on that, so for Honest Abe, if he rolled a 2, then he would be able to get off his move right away. Let's just say that we'd call it the Lincoln Lock. So the other guy would have to roll his pop and avoid being beaten like right off the start of the match. So it's almost like that kind of quick, you hit him with a big move and then, could possibly pin him. So that's what the fast forward is. And then usually if the guy doesn't lose off the fast forward, then, he would take over on offense. And then the power play is the number you'd roll after if you rolled the pop. So if you got almost like pinned and you rolled the pop number would be 1. So the match is coming to an end. So then you have one last chance to roll a power play. So if you roll a 4, then the match would go on. But then any other number, then the match would be done. So that's kind of just the how simple this game plays. And again, compared to the Phil Singer, it's just these 6 positive and negative moves here, as opposed to like another section of 6, which So this game is like real quick when you play it. So let's just go through the characters here. So we have Honest Abe. And I really like the art for all these guys here. And you have Bobcat Jack. So here's like his stats here. So his finisher is Superman Punch and a pop. And then he has all his stats here. Bobcat Jack kind of resembles Wolverine. Okay, so Bobcat Jack, and then see Honest Abe. Then you have Death Star. So he's kind of like he looks kind of like the Starman from the Nintendo games, from Nintendo Pro Wrestling. So his finisher Death March. Need a 4 to roll. To the guy would have to roll a 4. So let me just make this right. So once you roll a 3, that would be the Death March. Then the guy that's defending, if he rolls a 4 or 2, then the match is almost over pretty much. And then he'd have to if he rolled a 4, he'd get out of it. If he didn't, he'd lose. So that's how I'll play a game. I'll play a match out, see how it works here. So then we have Kenpo. So he's kind of like a Street Fighter kind of guy, kind of like a Ryu-ish kind of guy, the Ryukin. So Kenpo, Crusher Khan. So this is a Soviet sickle. Then the Messenger, he looks kind of like the guy from The Watcher kind of deal with that aura around him. Mr. Doctor, is it Dr. Manhattan? Mr. Manhattan. He has the last rites. Then you have the Party Pirate. And again, I really love the art. Like I used to see the cards back when, and I didn't really, just looked at it and but when I really was paying attention to this game, I'm like, wow, this art is actually, it's really nice. It's really cool. These different characters, Punk AD, Sonic Boom Kick. And sometimes guys also have different things, flavor to their moves and that. This was like the intro set, so I'm not sure if many of you guys will have anything extra to their move set. Well, like here, Rabbit has Spine Smasher, so if he rolls his 3, Spine Smasher, and then the guy who's on defense, he can't roll a 3, 5, or 1, otherwise the match is done. So that's how that would work. So you have Rabbit, then you got Ratchet. So Ratchet, the wrist rocket. So I'm getting a kick out of like all these different move names, and you're kind of seeing people's strengths and weaknesses and that. So I'm very looking forward to getting into this game and having a little league and that. And again, the game plays really quick, right? Like, so it's really a nice little either it could be a lifestyle game for some, or a little quick filler game if you don't have a lot of time. It works both ends, both ways. Rocky. So Rocky's kind of like a cross of Rocky Balboa, maybe Bullwinkle Rocky kind of guy, and then he's like almost like a squirrel or a kangaroo, or I guess more of a squirrel with the tail. So you got Rocky, the Super Combo KO. TikTok looks like a Alice Cooper kind of guy. And he's got the Thumb Trap. That's pretty cool. Tiki Boom. So he's like a Maui kind of warrior kind of guy. Boom Shakalaka. That's pretty cool. And then you got Vincentor. He's like kind of like the Ultimate Muscle looking kind of guy. That's pretty cool. The Kinyu special. And then you have Warhawk. Classic Native Indian character. War Dance. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to try a lot of these guys and have little matches with them and stuff. And you have Yoko Ono. So he's kind of like a Yokozuna kind of character, sumo wrestler, E Honda kind of guy from Street Fighter. And then there's the rules of how to play. So you have the rules of the game: start a match, phases of the fight, ending the fight, um, and then you have icon descriptions and stuff. So very well put together, and again, really looking forward to getting into this here. So that was the IFC that I ordered. Next here we have some special edition cards. So this is kind of like, this was actually a second order that I placed, and I guess they all came together, so that's great. I'm happy with that. So these are kind of like special cards, based on actual people, and so you have this guy here, Freddie Mercurio. So he's obviously Freddie, like looking like Freddie Mercury from Queen. Airwolf. And he's got the Howl at the Moon. I'm not sure who Airwolf is. And you got Nikita Koloff. So here's an actual wrestler, right? Nikita Koloff. Actual name. See, so then we have a special instruction here. He has an asterisk for dodge, and then he's able to do a rebound roll into a Russian sickle. So there's a special instruction here for Nikita Koloff. And you got Matt Cross. You see the next character who's going to come up here. Death from Above. I remember that being named from like the Rocky Death from Above. Rocky 4. And he's got another rebound here. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and we got Kamala, the Ugandan headhunter. He looks great. The Ugandan Splash. So Kamala, and then he's even got the special. He could do his fast forward on a 5 or 6 to end the match quick. So that's pretty good. And Duke the Dumpster Drosy. The Dumpster Duke Drosy. So, he's from the WWF Attitude Era. If you remember, not the Attitude. Was it the Attitude Era? Just before the Attitude Era, with all the kind of gimmick guys that they had going on. So he was one of those guys. But very cool that he's in this game, that you could play him. Duke the Dumpster Drosy. And you got Stacy Tybalt. So there is a women's league in this too, Glitter. So there are glitter cards. So I'll be having to pick those up at some time or the other. And then there's Space Monkey. So I know he's a real wrestler. I've never seen him, but I know he's an actual wrestler. And Anthony Green, the retrosexual. All right. Shaker Heights Spike. Oh, here's a cool one. Brian Pillman Jr. So we got Brian Pillman Jr. Right on. And then we got the loose cannon himself, Brian Pillman. Look at the art. The art is just nice. Look at the shirt detail and look at his detail on his face. This is just beautiful. Like the art, I really like the art in this game. And he's got his Tornado DDT. The Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. That's pretty cool. Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. And then we got Myron Reed. Not familiar with Myron Reed. I know he is a real wrestler. Hot Fire Myron Reed. 2 versions of Myron Reed. Are they the same? Nope. Different versions of Myron Reed here. So that's pretty cool. And then Outlandish Zicky Dice. Never heard of him. I'm sure maybe he is actually somebody or based on somebody. Zicky Dice. And then we have Popeye Mulligan. Oh man, that's awesome. I guess he's And then I guess he's kind of like a throwback guy, Popeye Mulligan. So that's pretty awesome. Very well done. And then look at the card, like it's like it looks like a throwback, right? Very cool. I cannot wait to get into this game. This is funny, hilarious, awesome. And then Glacier Special Edition. Remember those Glacier in WCW days? He's like the Sub-Zero character of WCW. Yeah, Glacier. And hey, Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, the Rock and Roll Express. There we go. Right on. You got a double dropkick cross body block. So that's pretty cool. He's got two finishers, Robert Gibson. And then he's got also two finishers as well. So that's pretty cool. And then he's got a power play of where he could roll a 2 or 3 to get out of a pin. So yeah, that's awesome. So this is kind of like the special edition. This is the special edition cards here. So we got those there. So I'll put those aside. Let's see what else we have here. There's so many different cards. I'm so excited. So here, let's look at this one. So this is the IFC free agents. So these are cards, I believe, were they fan-made cards? Get it up this here. That's great. They're nicely packaged. Everything nice and tight and straight. So you have the IFC free agents. So, yep, this is a fan-created expansion. 16 new fighters. So here we go. So we have Hollywood Gun. So this is all fan-created stuff. So this is pretty cool that, you could... they have the fans are able to put their ideas and their own wrestlers and theme into the game. Mr. Ion, and if you're looking for any Go Fight Pow action, like I said, check out the solo promoter. There's also another person named Mr. Beefy Bites. I believe check him out. There's another guy named Brad Plays I've been watching. Brad Plays 81, I think that's his YouTube channel. He plays a lot of Go Fight Pow on there. And of course, Crimson Cross has a channel. And I'm going to talk about him in a second here. After these cards here. Very special guy. And I'll talk about him in a sec here. But we'll go through these cards. So here we got Muck. Here we got Power Monger. So this is pretty cool. I'm so excited for this. I cannot tell you how excited I am to play this and get these guys going and sleeved. Here we got Saint Nick. So obviously a Santa Claus character. Will he rule the league, Saint Nick? And then we got Xerxian. I think that's how you say his name. Xerxian. The Kimpex. And we got the UK Bruiser. He looks like one of these guys you would want to mess with at like a soccer hooligan. Oh man, solid D plus, right on. That's so awesome. And then you got Xerxian and Zaxian, Bloodlust, Running Hiney, Impaler Spear, Dust Till Dawn. Well, obviously, he's kind of a factor, I guess. Celsius. 0 Hour. I mean, look how many fighters I like. This is crazy, and then there's so many other sets. There's just so many different guys to choose from to play and have little leagues and stuff like that. There's Fahrenheit, Flash Kick, Stretcher. That's pretty cool. The Stretcher. That's his finisher. Stretcher. That's really awesome. Bien Vestido. So pretty cool. Buck Tompkins. I don't know. I guess I probably shouldn't be showing off the backs of everything too much. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Just so you go out and buy the game and not like write it down somewhere and try and make your own. But look at the art and the cards, guys. You're only cheating yourself if you're doing something like that. Demtor, the Mystic, El Halcon, Freakenstein. Oh, look at that. This, I mean, pretty cool. Last Cerdita, Butterfly Haley Jean, Havoc Hillborn, Little Miss Spookiness, and back to Hollywood Gun. So that's pretty cool. The IFC Free Agents. That was another set that I ordered. And then I ordered, I believe as well, International Incident 2. And I ordered it for this one guy here, International Incident 2, because it has Thunder Gold. Who could that be? Thunder Gold. So I know there was a previous card of his from one of the season passes. But obviously, I can't get this. It's an old season pass. So, but this looks amazing. Let's see how good Thunder Gold will do in my league. U.S. Steel. That's pretty cool. And this is International Incident 2, and it has all the names in that. Warzone. Lionheart. Now I know he's kind of like a Chris Jericho kind of character. And I know there's another card for him too. So some guys have duplicate cards, like you saw earlier, Myron Reed. Some guys have different versions of themselves or whatever. So that's pretty cool. There's Scorpius, kind of like almost like a Sting kind of character, and Superion. So these guys are kind of like Sting and Ultimate Warrior, the Blade Runners kind of thing, almost. So this is like they're a tag team. Let's look at the backs of these guys quickly. If a finisher fails to win, it is no longer to be used in the fight. So, and there you see they have all kinds of different dynamics here, odd and even. So those are a little more advanced rules, but I mean still easy enough to play. So I'll have to read up on that. Danish Dynamite, Pink Floyd Rosedale, Grande Reyes, and back to Thunder Gold. Let's see Thunder Gold quickly. No Holds Barred, Thunderstruck, right on. He's taking it all. This guy's gonna be the champ. Thunder Gold. All right. Now we have some other things here that I got. Mr. Eric might have packed in extra for me, and I'm so thankful. Thank you, sir, for anything extra that you gave. I am very appreciative, and I'm gonna try and get my stuff going here. So this is from the holidays 2017. So yes, yeah, thank you so much. So you have the Auditor, L.A. Risen, Cristoforo, Hero, Hex, Irish Wild, Paper Coyote, Punxsutawney Bill, Valentino Massacre, Massacre, I guess that's how you. He's like geez, I'm getting old. Who the Untouchables are going after? Al Capone, right? Something like that, probably. All right, so that's this little set here. So that was kind of like the holidays 2017. Thank you very much. Super appreciate that. There's another set here. Another looks like International Incident. So Crimson Cross. So there is a gentleman on the message boards named Crimson Cross, and he is just a awesome guy. Really, you go on the pro boards. I'll try and put a link down to the pro boards for this game, where you could talk about the game and find out information and stuff. And there's a moderator on there, and his name is Crimson Cross, and he's just an awesome gentleman, just a wonderful guy. I'm going to show you something that he sent me in the mail that also comes along, that goes along with this game here. And so if you ever go on the boards and that, please be respectful in that. The guys are just wonderful there, and really, really loved this game. And I'm very thankful, Crimson, that you took care of me, and we had little conversations, just going back and forth, and just a wonderful guy. He knows about the CFL. It's funny, it's funny when an American knows about like CFL football. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. And he knows about Winnipeg and everything. So thank you very much, Crimson. I appreciate you very much here, and I appreciate Eric and the love that you guys give for this game here. You have Carpenter Ant, the Dragon Blood. So that's familiar with Ricky Steamboat's character that he had. Papa Dark, kind of like what's his name from Street Fighter almost. Ravishing, so kind of a Rick Rude-ish type character. And then Ricky Riot and Robbie Rocket. Maybe they'll have to take on the Rock and Roll Express will have to take on their doppelgangers probably at some point. And Soda City Slugger. All right, so I think this was maybe a tag team set that I got here, and it came with these extra rules, duels rules. So yes, so I bought this set specifically because I wanted these rules and stuff like that. So this is pretty cool. As you can see, yeah, they have your tag team rules, and then you have a ladder match and a Russian chain Indian strap match that you could play. So I mean, yeah, they have different matches, and there's still like other sets that have the different matches that you're able to play in the game as well. So that's pretty cool. And this is my last official ordered thing here. Okay, so this is the STU Space Terrorism Unit. So now we have these guys are a little group. Yes, so that's awesome. Space Terrorism Unit. So you got the Natural, Pink Torpedo, the Minute Woman, Horde Blue, Atom Fringe. So this is a little group here. The STU, and like kind of like the Poly Dangerously Alliance. Dangerous Alliance kind of deal, So this is great, guys. Like, this is so awesome. So many cards. Thank you so much. I sorted a few more things from them, so I look forward to receiving that sometime. Going back to Crimson Cross, I'm going to show his card here. Now, this gentleman had sent me some stuff in the mail. So I was honored that he sent this to me here. It came like this in this card, of course, in the envelope. This is almost like I think a trademark card that he has here for sending stuff. And then he sent some belts. He sent 3 cards that he made. And thank you, Crimson, that he still had extras of these to send me. So I'm so excited. I actually got these cards before I got these other cards. So I had been playing around with these guys. So here he made the American Sheik. So he's my call out champion. So if you have these different belts, and there's some other belts that I ordered as well off of Go Fight Pow. So you could have these different kinds of champions in different sectors and stuff like that. So there's a Sheik. Here's a Sam Dunk and Style GS Lyle, kind of like Michael P.S. Hayes. I guess Sam Dunk is kind of a Michael Jordan-ish type character, and an American Sheik, really kind of based off the original Sheik. So Crimson Cross made these here. So they're created by Dennis Holmes. I thank you, Dennis. I super appreciate it. And he sent some of these little belts here, and I am very, very thankful that you take care of these guys. You took care of me on the boards and made sure I get a few cards in that, and I'm so thankful. So, and I thank you to the commissioner Eric for sending me uh, these cards here, and I look forward to playing your game, sir. I am super excited to get little leagues going here. So that again is Go Fight Pow. So this is just a start for me here. I know it's been again, it's been out for a while, and I'm just kind of getting into it. I'm sorry that it took me this long to get into it, but I'm here now. I'm going to try and get what I could get, and just play these different leagues and just have fun with this game. So yes, Go Fight Pow, guys. Check this game out. I'll put a link to their website if you're interested. Again, the matches play pretty quick. Let's see if I can play a quick match here so you guys kind of get the idea. I mean, so many different videos, but let's just see what will happen here. Let's put here Crimson. We'll keep Crimson out here, and he'll take on Thunder Gold, right? So you're gonna do like this here. Sorry for the glare. So Thunder Gold versus Crimson Cross, and then so you're gonna have 2 dice. I mean, you could play with 1, I guess, if you wanted to, but you're gonna have 2 dice. So the blue will be Thunder Gold, the red will be Crimson Cross. The Thunder Gold has a special instruction on a 1 to 2 roll, Thunderstruck, 3 to 6 normal. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that when we get there, and I think that's for his Thunderfoot when he rolls that. Crimson doesn't have any other special instructions, so we're going to roll the dice. So we roll Thunderfoot, Thunder Gold rolled a blue, Crimson rolled a 2. So naturally, his number is bigger. He would take control, but we look at the fast forwards. So he rolled a 4, but it doesn't match his 6. So he doesn't get his fast forward. But Crimson rolled a 2, so that's lower than Thunder Gold. But he rolled a 2. His 2 is fast forward. So really, actually, he gets to get the fast forward. So that means he got off some sort of quick offense on Thunder Gold right out of the start. So Thunder Gold now has to roll his pop, and if he rolls a 1, he would lose. So anything but a 1. He rolls a 3, so he's good. So he's not defeated off that, we'll say, that bomb jack that Crimson Cross used right out of the start of the match. Thunder Gold was able to kick out of that. But since he was able to do a move, I would give the offense to Crimson Cross. So not the higher guy, but because he was able to get his fast forward. So Crimson Cross, we roll on his positive side. So we roll a Rumble rating. So Rumble rating, Thunder Gold has a +3. Crimson Cross has a +3. So Thunder Gold actually wins the Rumble rating. It's like a test of strength kind of deal. So he rolls a 3 to Macho Mountain Slam. And that's blocked by Crimson Cross. Now block is, like flavor text, like that doesn't really do anything. But if you're like kind of like, you want to dictate, maybe write in a book of like, oh, he blocked the Macho Mountain Slam. Like you could kind of say that, but it doesn't. It still goes on his offense. So, he rolled Thunderstruck. That's odd. So, there's no other rule other than odd. So 1, 3, 5, and a 1 could pin Crimson Cross here. So, he rolled a 1. So, he rolled his pop. Now, he has to roll a power play 6. So, this is his last effort to try and get out. He has to roll a 6 to keep in the match. Rolls a 4, so he is done. So, Thunder Gold, just like that, wins the match. Thunder, baby, in the flesh. So that's how fast the match goes here in Go Fight Pow. All right, guys. So thanks again for watching, and that is my presentation of Go Fight Pow. Again, I hope to do maybe matches in the future, and have you guys check this wonderful game out. And again, there's plenty of cards for this game, plenty of characters. So even though if you're coming to the dance late like I am with this game, There's still plenty of guys in this game and a wonderful community to get you started in the game and to get your league running and to have all these wonderful characters and then meeting this wonderful guys on the pro boards as well. So thanks again for watching, guys. I hope if you have any questions, comments, feel free to leave a message. I'm more than happy to answer. I hope I did this game justice. Again, the Solo Promoter has all kinds of videos on this game. Please check out his wonderful channel. And yeah, that is it, guys. Go Fight Pow. So thanks again for watching. This is it right here, guys. This is it. Go Fight Pow. So thanks again for watching. And hopefully I will see you in another video soon. So take care and God bless.